One thing that people of all fitness levels have in common is low back discomfort. Whether you are deconditioned, work in an office job, sitting in a chair, or on the other scale, if you're, let's say, a serious athlete, a common factor is to have back pain, back stiffness, tightness in the back, discomfort. So this video is going to give you some specific pointers that you can use to have one strategy for reducing or even eliminating that low back pain. As far as the athletes go, you may be strong, you may be fit. If you're not sufficiently flexible, you're not a complete athlete. You're not as good as you could be. So that flexibility component, not only for improved range of motion, but to be able to eliminate stiffness and pain that you have from your hard training. People that are using a lot of barbell training, whether it's heavy deadlift, heavy squat, it's going to be common to have low back pain. Folks with office jobs, sitting at a computer, sitting at a desk, lots of low back pain. In my case, I travel a lot. I'm sitting on airplanes for long durations. The back pain was becoming an issue, and that's when I started really understanding how to stretch. So before I show you this exercise, a couple points to keep in mind. First of all, for you strong athletes, the stronger you are, the more flexible you can be. And the reason for that is because stretching is to lengthen, and so it's based on pulling. And the stronger you are, the stronger you can pull. So the key is to understand how to use your strength in order to improve your flexibility and use that to eliminate stiffness in your body. So the movement we're going to do here is you're going to start just on your hands and knees with a flat back. In yoga practices, this is commonly called the down dog or a downward dog. It's basically an upside down V, but it doesn't really matter what you call it. Okay, here we go. So you're going to start on your hands and knees, tuck your toes under. Now you want to push firmly with your hands. Your hands are spread out. They're not kind of flaccid here. You want to have that extension, and you're going to push with the hands and the finger. Use that strength from the ground, from your shoulders, and you're going to push your butt up and back. Now from here, the first point really is you're going to relax your neck. You don't want to be here. You want to let your head drop, kind of keep those ears in line with your biceps so the neck is relaxed. You can look back at your feet. Now the next point from here is to get extension. So you want to lengthen. Sometimes the cue would be to straighten the knees, but you're not there yet. At this point, you want to lengthen the trunk. So use your arms to create length on this part of your body here. Okay? So lengthen. You can keep your knees bent for that. Get as much reach as you can. Now, once you have that reach, keep pushing. Now work to straighten the knees. So you're going to push the knees back. Now, if you're real tight in the hamstrings, your heels are not going to be down. Your heels are going to be up. Let me give you a little bit more space here so you can see. So those heels might be up here. And from here, you can start just by raising up onto the toes. Raise up on the toes. As you come up on the toes now, you see I can push those knees back. So I'm lifting up. Push the knees back. Now keep the knees and use the strength from the arms to push back, slowly and gradually lowering. And it may take a while, but over time you're going to be able to have the feet flat and the knees extended. Okay, now from here, you're using more strength. See if you can actually push your chest down towards the ground here. All the while breathing, never holding the breath. Okay, now a lot of times, if you get to this point, you feel like you've reached your limit and it's harder to get deeper into the lower back. And that's our goal here, is we want to get as deep into those tissues as we can. So from here, you're actually going to drop your forearms. See? Now I'm bringing my forearms onto the ground, and now I've changed my leverage, and I can push even deeper, and I can combine that with the raising on the toes. You're coming up and down here, working on, you can bend the knees, straighten the knees. So you're playing with those movements. And now we can go back and forth here, extending the arms and bending and extending and bending. And from here, you're going to start feeling that even deeper. Again, just breathe. Okay, and then you come back out of it. So that gives you some movements to work with. Try to get deeper into that lower back. The goal being pain-free and no stiffness, feeling great. Give it a try. Put your comments and questions in the comments section below. See you next time.